quick pass, quick dribble, do it 5 times, go! Oh, yes! So coaches, we're just adding some technical work to that physical conditioning. Good, good, good. And we want it competitive. We want them under a little bit of stress. 5 times, come on! So we can block 5-yard passing. This is in effect what we do. It's wrapped up in a whole lot more. Yes? Are you sure? Some of your passes are all over the place. I'm joking. Silly? Were these winners? Right. Winners? So change over. Your pass through has got to be as good as it can be to you for your partner. Your chip or your lift back has got to be as good as it can be for your partner. You will not win this race if you don't work together as a team and you really don't take care of the ball. Go! Come on, through, over. Through, oh! Come on! So coaches, simple lift. Yeah? Also wrap it up in all hell breaks loose. Yeah? Yeah, come on! Whoa! Straight arms! Yeah. The player with the ball has 10 lives. So you've got 10 lives. Your opponent can take a life off you if they touch the ball with their foot. So if you and I are playing and I manage to do, oh, well done, if I manage to do that, then you're down to 9 lives. I'm looking for the player without the ball who can get their opponent with the ball down to 0, faster than anybody else, all right? But listen carefully, and coaches, this is what's beginning to reinforce some of the messages inside. If I, in trying to touch it, kick the ball out, he gets a life back. Because in a match, if you kick the ball out, who gets the ball? Your opponent. So in this game, if I kick the ball out, you get a life. So if I, in the first one, if I kick it out, you're now on 11. So it's even harder for me now, isn't it? But if your opponent, because of the pressure you put on them, dribbles out, you lose a life. Because in a game, if you dribble the ball out, who gets the ball? Yeah. So, got it? Touch the ball to reduce your player from 10 down to 0 and do it faster than anybody else. If you kick the ball out, they get a life. If he dribbles out, he loses a life. On your marks, get set, go! So coaches, all I've tried to do is wrap up the staying on the ball, the hiding it, the manoeuvring it, yeah, in such a way that they play a game, but we're getting huge returns and practice on the very things that we want to get better at. Brilliant. Right, done it. I'll show you a way also that you can bring some fundamental work into this as well, all right? But if you focus on a pair, just look at how many ball contacts, how many different situations, how many different ways the defender's coming at you, and all of the different things you have to do to deal with the game, if you like. Have we got a win? Oh, he kicked it out! You get a life! How easy is it? With the ball, and you're under pressure, and you haven't got a lot of space to work in here, you've got to be really good at hiding the ball from your opponent. That's the game. You're not trying to nutmeg them, you're not trying to dribble around them, you are practicing hiding the ball away from them so that they get really frustrated and hopefully kick the ball out or foul you so that your team gets the ball. Okay? Ready? Go! So some players are using their arms already. With quite young foundation phase players, when pressure comes, their first reaction is to push back against it. And they'll push back using their shoulder because it's a much bigger surface. Actually being strong with your arm is quite difficult, yeah? But that's where we want to get them to. And we talk about use your hands and your hips to hide the ball. So it's a whole body approach, if you like, all right? Side of the square, it gives the player on the ball a split second just to compose themselves. In effect, it's a shuttle. So it's a quick run, and then I'm back in. So I'm back in, I managed to touch it, I'm running out, you get a chance to, yeah, got the idea. That run out can be a straight sprint, or you could get me moving backwards to come back in. So we can build in all of our fundamental activities as part of this as well. Is that okay? Right, players, this is Fast and Furious 2, The Return. I'm now going to use a technical term that the coaches will be very familiar with, but you might not. Because when I say go, all you have to do is dump your mate out the area. So if you've got the ball, all he has to do is to dump you out the area. You've obviously got to try and stop being dumped out. So you and I are going to play. Ready? I've said go, I'm going to dump you out. Bloody hell, I always pick the strong ones. Now then, see what I mean about pushing back? If you push back against your opponent and your opponent is bigger and stronger than you, who's going to win?
Me.
Yeah, you're going to win. Well, you may win in this one. So watch carefully. If your opponent has got the ball, and I've managed to get you right near the edge, where's all the space in this box? Right, so you must realise that you're under threat of being dumped out. So rather than push back against me, you're going to take away my superpower. And this is how you take away my superpower. Let me have the ball. In fact, I'll leave it there. Right, come and push against me. Come and push against me. No, push against me. Push against me. Come on. Push against me. Come on. What am I doing? I'm moving and I'm twisting and turning. I need to take away his superpower. Because if he's big and strong and I push back, he's going to win. So I take away his superpower. And it's almost like being a ghost. So you think you've got me, and then I'll move. And I'm going to move with the ball. And that will help you not get dumped out the area, and it will allow you to get to all the space that's left in there.